Hi, today is June 1st. A year ago today, a group of very brave individuals decided to set up an encampment outside of Scientology's Blue Building. This was the idea of a fella named Scott Hochstetter. And all these people worked together, pulled together as a little community, and they gathered there every night to have conversation, to educate the public. There was signage, there was food, there was a certain amount of camaraderie. And then, so I want to acknowledge the 1 year anniversary of this event. And I also want to address how Scientology has made it very difficult for anybody who was involved in these protests. During that week, they had a judge by the name of Diaz sign off on false temporary restraining orders issued by a man called Kendrick Moxon. Kendrick Moxon is a lawyer who has worked for Scientology for a very long time. Kendrick Moxon was also a co-conspirator who was unindicted in the case of the FBI raid, Operation Snow White. Operation Snow White was Scientology's infiltration of the U.S. government. This is the largest infiltration of the U.S. government in history. Worldwide history. Scientology invaded, planted, stole information from a government body. And 11 people, I believe, went to jail for that, including L. Ron Hubbard's wife. L. Ron Hubbard, he fled the country. He got himself on a boat and he started the Sea Org. He just buggered off into the great beyond. So the reason these people are activists and the reason these people are out there doing the protesting and the advocacy is because inside of those walls, inside Scientology, there's abuse. There's mental, there's physical, and there's sexual abuse happening. Lara, Miriam, Jenna, they were all raised separate from their parents, way up in the hills in California in a desert environment. It was a work camp for kids. And they were sexually, physically, and emotionally abused there. But they don't know that that's any different because they were born and raised into this. There's Nora Ames, who's very public on YouTube, and she's here on TikTok. Liz Gill, Liz Ferris, they were all child victims of this. They were born and raised into a cult that perpetuates the abuse of human beings. And we will continue on this anniversary day, June 1st, of the encampment to keep up with the protest. On June 15th, 2025, there is a First Amendment protest from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m., I believe, on L. Ron Hubbard Way. There will be food and hydration provided. So get your bums out there. June 15th, 2025, L. Ron Hubbard Way, Los Angeles, California. If you can go. It's a protest, a call of strength against a cult that is incredibly dangerous and very harmful. Happy Sunday.